Hey everyone, this is Ben, aka the Ender Engineer. Oh man, 2 years have gone by fast. Today, well, the day of posting this is the 2nd year anniversary for Splatoon, one of my favorite games ever. Seriously, it's that good. Today, I'm going to reflect on everything from this game, and I do mean everything. So let's get started. First up, of course, is Callie and Marie. I didn't think of them much at first, but as time went on, I really began to like them more and more. They got funnier every time. Almost every time. Yeah, this is a prime example of why I like them so much. Typo. Oh my gosh. I have a hard time looking at them the same way now. Especially considering what could possibly happen with Splatoon 2. It's still about 9 weeks away, and it's driving me nuts. Huh? Okay, I'm sorry. To me, I could never imagine these two really getting so upset, dividing apart. I could never imagine Callie really just... I'm gonna try to move on. I'm sorry. Next thing I want to talk about? The plaza. Oh my gosh. I love running around, seeing what Inklings are up to, like looking in the stores, watching... Okay, I gotta yell this. Watching Callie Marie dancing. Just so much... It feels so alive. Some of these Miiverse posts are also pretty funny. Really good artwork. Yeah! Oomy! The graffiti on the walls. Just... The fact that this place is so... It's always so interesting. It's never the same. Sometimes I just want to wander around here and see what posts I can find, or, you know, all this fun stuff. But I'm yelling this because of that one boss. I know what he's talking about. Oh boy. Sorry. Use your cash, loser! Oh, I think you already have that one. Wasting our time! I hate Mo. Like, he's the only character I've hated in Splatoon so far, but I feel like he's a good... I think he's the only reason Annie doesn't have so many problems in her store. Jalonzo is hilarious! You already owning that body cloth? Don't give me body cloth during Festival of the Splat! Like... I don't really have much to say about this guy, but I like how he's wearing multiple shoes. Hey look, it's a minion / horseshoe crab. The shopkeepers definitely added some personality to the buying stuff. It's definitely fun. You know what? I'm gonna go over some of my let's go over some weapons now. Let's start off with the Splattershot Jr. Oh man. This is one of the few weapons I can still recommend for anybody to really play. My very first gun, it's probably one of my... definitely one of my favorites. As you can see there. Oh man. But back in the early days, my favorite toy of all time was this. Just running around, splatting people instantly, screwing around in Black Belly Skate Park, becoming an unstoppable monster Kraken! Ah! You will fear my Kraken! Yeah, I made this thing for quite some time. Then I found... let's see, which one was it? I know it's in here. This little thing. One of the... I believe this is my favorite weapon for a Splatfest. Don't remember which one, though. I remember Kelp Dome was a part of it, and it was very early. Looking at it now, this weapon really does not do well compared to what we got. But, it's still a favorite of mine, no matter what. But, I soon found a weapon I fell in love with. And I swear, this thing helped me win so many matches. The Splash-O-Matic. That Suction Bomb Rush, I swear, this helped me win so many battles when it seemed like it would be over. I've turned so many matches around because of one Suction Bomb Rush. Well, this is me, / Con would say, canned pressure. Oh man. Almost every time I would play with this weapon. Then, when we got our third Splatfest, this was my main. I still love this thing to this day. First of all, let's go over the fact that it's a bucket. That's all it is. A bucket. A bucket that just hurls ink everywhere, yet this is one of the best weapons I've ever gotten my hands on. I freaking love it. 2-hit splats. Plenty of ink to splash around. Can go over cover. What's not to like? Despite its slow fire rate. And the fact I never really used the weapon. But right now, this is my main. Wait, no, wrong one. Where is it? Oh wait, before that, I remember when this came out. Oh man. So many people were using this thing. Like, seriously, you would see people freaking beating the char out of each other with this. Man, I love... This is a pretty fun weapon, I admit. Hard to master, but man, it can get the job done. And this is another one of my faves. Anytime there was a new weapon, I would immediately play with it. Sure, I didn't like all the weapons, but... I still love a lot of them. The Zinc Mini Splatling was also really fun. Oh, here's my main. This is my current main. Well, this isn't my best gear for it, but I still love it. What the heck is this? I just thought that was a normal charger. Looks like an actual gun. It's a new day. As time went on, we kept getting more and more weapons. I have a hard time learning how to use all of these. Like, I suck at blasters. I never used nozzle noses. Dynamo rollers, oh my gosh. These things got nerfed heavily. I could never be a good sniper. However, I will admit, I'm a good bamboozler. So many fun choices. I love the weapon variety. Now, let's go talk to a certain somebody who likes to speak in puns. Hey, Judd. No. I swear, Judd to me is so funny. It's just something about him. Like, he's so lazy unless you're Splatfest. And, oh my gosh. I just love that face he has sometimes. I've never experienced the Battle Dojo. I don't have anyone who really would like to play. Oh, Spike! My gosh. I like this guy. I do. Like, he's got a cool design. I love the pun. You don't see it? He's a street urchin. I have to admit, when I found out I could re-roll all the abilities on my gear, I freaking... It was so difficult to get it right. I never did that whole save thing. And I feel like he was ripping me off and... What the frick is that? Sorry. Seriously, what is that? But, I swear, some of my best gear wouldn't even be available to me if it wasn't for him. Seriously, how many people do you know of with this good luck on a cap? Or my shirt here? This is my pride and joy. I almost never want to stop wearing it. Plus I got this. I wish my shirt... I wish I had this as awesome as Chuck Conroy's. I got that, I got that. So much gear can become so good if you get lucky enough with Spike. Hey, heck, where's that one shoe? Where's that one pair of shoes I feel like... There it is! Without Spike, we wouldn't be able to have so much good gear. I'm glad they're changing it in the sequel. Also... Screw your freaking prices, Spike! Seriously, one time... Yeah, I can agree to that. One time, I saw a paintball mask, and I wanted it. So I went to... I ordered it, I went to Spike, and Annie had it for cheaper. Freaking hated that. I almost never use Spike, especially considering all the gear. But he is definitely one of the best things to help you in the early game. And believe it or not, the first thing I did when I picked up this game, I went into this manhole like a naughty little boy. And it's single player. And I'm going to discuss my feelings about this. This is one of the best single player campaigns I've ever had in a shooter-based game ever. Seriously, it was so much fun. It definitely helped me learn how to play the game right. It was interesting. The second scrolls really gave me a challenge in finding some of them. Heck, there was one that was so hard. I'm amazed anybody even found it. I loved Cat and Cuttlefish. I loved Ancients 1 and 2. And the Octolings are a cool idea. Whoops. Octolings is definitely pretty cool. My biggest question is, why aren't they playable? Seriously, Nintendo, you have no excuse! Nobody's gonna buy anything you say! This does remind me of a certain thing that happened. I never saw it, nor have I experienced it, but my gosh, that was one scary thing. sometime in September 2015, I believe, somebody was playing as a with hacked stuff. They had the Hydra Splatling gun, a weapon that was not available yet. I suck. And they were playing as an Octoling. If this Octoling tried to load into your plaza, your save file would freeze. Unless you had a backup. Which I thought was incredibly stupid. This even happened in the first place. This is why you don't hack things if they're not don't hack something in the game if it's not completed. I mean, yeah, it would be freaking awesome to play as Octolings, but don't do it if it's gonna cause unnecessary risk. I just had to get that out. I'm glad it's patched, but I still worry about hackers to this day. No matter what game I'm playing, if it's gonna have multiplayer, I'm going to worry about hackers. And you can't blame me for that. Like, seriously, who in their right mind wouldn't be afraid of a hacker? Like, I've seen someone who was stuck at their spawn and got inkzookaed, when that should be physically impossible. Alright, enough about that, but seriously, I love the story mode. It was so cool. The bosses were awesome, especially the final boss. I also love checking out all these sucking scrolls. This is one of my favorites. That one is really cool too. Ink colors. That one is so funny. Octoling, Inkling Evolution, Fashion. I have no idea what that is. Hey, look, it's John. Cat and Cuttlefish. That could be DJ Octavio. Callie and Marie. Some awesome gear. I remember this one. A band of... Like, there were so many cool things. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this one really gets to me. Ugh. I hope Splatoon 2's story is just as awesome as this. Now, let's move on to something that, quite honestly... Oh! I was hoping I get to see this again. I love watching these Inklings dance here. I especially love this little jellyfish trying to dance along with them. Like, yeah, look how fresh I am. That's so cute. You know, yeah, I can agree with that. Now, let's move on to something a little bit... this site. It's kind of broken among the fan base. The amiibos. Oh, man. I've gotten... sorry. I've gotten the first three. The blue boy, the green girl... Like, green girl? The orange girl, the blue boy, and the green squid. And I've completed all three of them. I admit, these are pretty fun challenges. Being forced to use a certain weapon or a time limit, I like these a lot. Admit it, those Octolings are so cool. And being forced to use a weapon like this. In Octo Valley, that is so much fun. I don't like the fact that the green Inkling was locked to a 3-pack, preventing people from getting the robot armor. In fact, when I bought it, I sold off the other 2 amiibos to a friend of mine for like 20 bucks. I did talk to him first, and even though he doesn't like the game, they do actually have some functionality in a few other games, like Yoshi's Woolly World, Pokken Tournament, Hyrule Warriors. And he said they were a good deal. And I actually... Don't worry, I didn't rip them off. We did talk about it, and I did tell him they could be used for other games. One thing I also like in this game, I love how some of the single-player stages were shown off here in the story mode, like Bluefin Depot, Kelp Dome, before they were actually released. It was pretty fun. What's up here? I can't really think of many levels that drove me nuts. Like, one of the only few that really did get to me was the incredible platforms with limited ink. Admit it, you hate it. Anything that hard really sucks. The invisible platforms where you have to have a limited amount of ink. Not exactly the best idea. I do hope more things from the single player of Splatoon 2 are brought into the multiplayer, I expect. Like, seriously, we got dash panels, bouncy areas, roll-out carpets. Although, granted, I don't think that one's gonna work well. Also, that reminds me. Ink rails, I think they're gonna be color-locked. Like, I know it sounds kind of dumb, but... Where's the sock time? I have to admit, yes, it's not the best idea. But it would definitely fix the whole... What would happen if somebody shoots the ink rail when you're in it deal. Where are my burst bombs? Oh. Hiya! I had to. I do want to see these ink guys again. I don't like the fact that some of this content was locked to the amiibos, but... At least it isn't, like, OP stuff. Also... Let's take a quick trip back to the... What? What?
Amiibo!
I never used... I never used this one! Oh man. Anyway, let's go back to the past. To Splatfests. Personally, starting off, Splatfests were actually kind of fun. Look at Judd. I did enjoy going to these. It's like, to me, they were pretty fun. However, looking at them now, the salt was bad with this. I've lost The first Splatfest, cats versus dogs. I've lost Autobots versus Decepticons. Weird to think. But to be flat out honest, when I won Pirates versus Ninjas, I couldn't believe it. I thought the Ninjas were gonna win. I did lose Sandcastles versus Snowmen, Night Owl versus Early Birds, and of course, the one Splatfest that leaves me salty. The latest, Callie versus Marie. The only reason I used Marie, by the way, is just because I wanted to see what song she would play. Personally, I was on Team Callie. I don't care who wins or loses this Splatfest. My problem is, Nintendo just... they're using this as to put Callie as a very important part of the story for Splatoon 2. And... you know, I already have an opinions video on that. Go check it out if you want to know my thoughts so far. All I'm gonna say is, I just don't want Callie to be the villain. It would hurt. Not to mention, I don't think Nintendo would ever suck any backlash. But getting back to the Splatfest, they were pretty fun starting off. But when they implemented certain changes, it went downhill for me fast. The whole wins times 4, then times 6, that didn't actually bother me all that much. In fact, I liked that idea because since Cats vs. Dogs lost because of popularity, it really showed that the original system was flawed. Who's sponsoring this? Stickers don't... But... things really went downhill when they started implementing the Splatfest power. I've lost so many battles because I kept getting put up against ultra powerful opponents, which normally wouldn't be... Normally, I wouldn't care if I was being put up against powerful opponents if I wasn't forced to wear this shirt! That is my biggest problem with Splatfest. You're forced to wear this shirt, you don't get to keep it, and it just drives me crazy! Not to mention, if you... You know what, I gotta leave the plaza. I'm gonna go back to the plaza for this. Also, I think this is the most crazy... I'm sorry, but Chick Conroy said you can keep your waifu in a plastic box. I can see why he says that now. Really? Seriously, okay. The biggest reason I hate those shirts. Look at my shirt. Look. Bracelet speed ups and special charge. Why wouldn't I want to wear this? Compared to, like, what you can get... What you get from the Splatfest? Sorry. Compared to what you get from Splatfest, it sucks. You don't even get to keep the shirt. That is the worst thing! You have to work so hard to unlock this shirt, and you don't get to keep it. What were you doing, Nintendo? Sorry, but no. Now, I want to move on to Miiverse. I'm gonna write a message. I wonder how many people are gonna like this. This is a simple little question. Simple little thing. But I remember a very actually have a very special post I want to show off. Because I swear this was so unintentional. This was so crazy. I have to find it. I really gotta find it. Let's see, activity feed. Can I look for my past posts? Here we go. This might take me a little while. Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I ran into Miss A in the plaza once. That was so awesome. I felt so lucky. Let's see. Where is it? Two and a half hours of recording, salt, and ink almost sounds like I fought a copy machine or a printer. Oh man. Oh, that one. That was me as Logan, by the way. Oh man. Oh yeah, SpongeBob and Patrick. For the Krusty Krab! Oh man. Oh, squid partiers! I hate them! Missed the red versus Pokemon versus Blue Splatfest. Because I'm a dirty, dirty shizno. Oh my gosh! Yes! That would have been so hilarious. Where is it? Let's see. I know this isn't all that fun. There it is! There it is! I bet Shunga Khan would say Mori Towers has a lot of ups and downs! Oh my freaking gosh! Did he? Yeah, this. Did he? Barely yes, this post because puns. Oh my gosh, that is my favorite. That is my favorite post ever. I'm honestly still amazed he saw that post. I even have it screen capped on my PC. And if enough of you want to see it, I'll probably find somewhere to post it. Oh man. Alright, well, another thing I want to bring up, I freaking love the gear you can unlock. Like, for a long time, I dressed up in one way. this one particular way. In fact, this was my weapon as well. Yeah, I played with this for so long. It was so much fun. I felt so happy when I unlocked all this. 25, 30, 35. Level 40 prize. I didn't use all that much. No, not the... What was level 40's prize again? I'll now remember. If I can find it. Yeah. I do like the fact you get this. It's really cool. Like, you get to play with an octoling weapon. 45. I mean, this was pretty cool, but not my thing. But oh man, this hat means a lot to me. I worked hard to earn this thing. And then, well, I took this rite of passage. I swear, if it wasn't for Splatoon, I would have never found Tamarind Frog. She is so cool! I swear, if you have never seen her work, go check her out right this freaking second! I follow her on Tumblr. I love hearing about the stuff she does with her character. I love her work. But there's only 2 other things left to talk about. First up, ranked. I'm just doing recon because I am not going to take a chance. I worked my butt off to get to my current rank. I don't want to risk losing it. Sorry for being an a-hole, but I just can't take the pressure anymore. Ranked mode has driven me nuts. I have to admit, I didn't like I actually hated ranked mode when I first played it. To me, it was just far more difficult and not as fun. But looking at it now, it was so freaking awesome. Riding the tower, taking control of the zones, grabbing the Rainmaker and slamming it on the goal. Even if you were not the one who scored the final point, it's you helped push the team. You helped secure that victory, and when it finally all comes together, and you nail that goal, oh, it feels so good, doesn't it? The highest I've ever gotten is A+, and oh, I thought I could leave footprints. Ranked is probably not going to be something I'm going to take part in with Splatoon 2, but yeah, just for the heck of it. I'm still going to... I might give it a chance. Now let's move on to the biggest, most important, awesome thing. The multiplayer, baby! Oh my gosh, when I first saw this game, I didn't know what to think of it. Like, okay, so it's like a giant paintball war game with humanoid squids. It's kind of cool. But I never took part in the test fires, despite the fact that I probably should have. I regret missing those test fires, because this game was so awesome. I waited a few days before. I bought this as soon as I could in June. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it one single second. I love the game that much. It was... this game... I've probably put more time into this than Xenoblade Chronicles Or Xenoblade Chronicles X. Granted, most of my Xenoblade Chronicles playtime is because I watch Chugga. But, oh my gosh! So much fun. Just splatting people like crazy, going in their turf, watching your teammates, just... I have to admit, there's been so many ups and downs. Splatfest, the Octoling, getting killed like an idiot. The competitive community is definitely toxic. I've been on the GameFAQs for quite some time with Splatoon 2, and oh man, they're just as bad as you would think. I'm really am gonna miss this game. But despite all the ups and downs I've had with it, it's gonna forever be one of my favorites. I love how Nintendo constantly kept updating this game for free. New gear, new clothes, new everything. The music, oh my gosh, the music. Nintendo really outdid themselves. I especially love Callie and Marie's music. No matter what happens, I hope for the best. I hope that Splatoon 2 lives up to what we got with the first. I hope that we can keep continuing to play this amazing game for years to come. You can cosplay as characters, play however you wish, just so much satisfying stuff. Also, admit it, if you ever launched off an Ink Strike and got a last second clutch victory because of it, it feels so good! Oh well. Well, that's my experience with Splatoon. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you enjoyed Splatoon as well. The wait for the next game is going to drive me crazy. But you know what? There is one other thing I want to talk about, and I'm going to go do it in the single player mode. Because I really want to talk about some stuff. I think it'd be best if I just go do the final boss. First of all, I want to give special mention to Tamron Frog. She's one of the best Splatoon artists I've ever seen. She made Heroes of Inkopolis. She's got 16 awesome characters that I've played as. Where did the extra song come from? She's just an amazing person all around. And I hope that when Splatoon 2 comes out, she comes out with an amazing new comic as well. I would have never... Her characters provided some of the best challenges I've ever had in a game. Logan, Arnik, Belladonna... Everybody provided a challenge in their own right, and I learned I'm actually kind of good with a blaster when I play as Vadalma. And I swear, Tanrine had one of the funniest moments I've ever had. The next person I want to give special mention to is Saricho Kirby. Or Candy, I think. Well, I think her screen... I think in games she goes by Candy. I love her stuff as well. It's not on the... story-wise, it's not on the same level, but... my gosh. She has a cute-looking art style. I love the pairings her characters have. I'm sorry, I just can't really put it into words why I like her so much. She's got good art. I love some of her comics, like the Mating Facts series. That one was hilarious. I love how she paints society in her universe. It's such a... she is so good. I really recommend you give her a look. Go check out her stuff. Tamer Frog and Saricho Kirby both have Tumblrs. Now... sorry. The one person... for the video community, there's plenty of channels that have plenty of great tests and footage. However, the one person I really want to talk about is my favorite Let's Player, Chugga. He temporarily got me back into wanting to play this, and I swear his videos were about this game were freaking amazing. I still like watching them, despite the fact I've probably seen him like 5 times already. It's like Squidmas. If you want to see what this game is like, but you want somebody who's covering a lot more stuff than I am, check out his channel. I swear, he's had so many funny moments. And some really dumb ones, like that whole womb eat joke. Like, oh my gosh, that was terrible. Yeah, he's had so many legitimately funny moments, like... I remember when he was in Octo Valley, he missed a second scroll. He got distracted. His future self added in something that said, "This hurts." Man, I swear, when I thought he was gonna Let's Play this, I was so enthusiastic. I was dying to see what he was gonna do. And he didn't disappoint. I hope that he keeps playing on to this day, and we get to see him again play against Masaya Nulla. Because I swear, I love the fact that he even showed up in streams with her while playing Splatoon. Masaya Nulla is also a pretty good person, is a good Splatoon player. Granted, my only match with her sucked terribly. I died 12 times. But hopefully next time when she does decide to stream Splatoon, I'll get in it and I'm gonna show her how powerful I can really be. Show her my true might. Well, I don't have much else to talk about. All I can really say is thank you everybody for if you watch this video. I just hope you can enjoy. I hope you enjoy Splatoon, and I really do hope you enjoy Splatoon 2 when that comes out. So have a nice day, afternoon, weekend, whatever time you're watching this. And let's have a splat-tastic finale. never saw him dance to the beat like that! That was my fault. Crud. Alright, Octavio. You wanna drop the sea bass? Here's a sea bass. Shoot. Well, that was a waste. Sorry about that abysmal performance. I'm super rusty. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for watching. Everyone who helped Splatoon stay freaking awesome. And Nintendo for making this amazing game. I hope that we can continue to splat on no matter how long we go on. I am Ben, the Ender Engineer. I will see you next time. Later.